Once again, we start off with our Doppler, showing a little bit of very light snow in parts of southeast Connecticut. Good morning, everybody. Time to rise and shine. Got a little bit of snow down here in parts of southern Connecticut, just enough to get those roads a little bit coated up, right where Route 9 connects up with 95. You're going to be seeing some of those flakes out there, right around exit 69. But for the most part, we're doing okay. The snow is starting to wind down, and you can see, even in New Haven, where we did have a coating of snow, you'll see it on the rooftops there and on the secondary and tertiary roads. Traffic is moving along, so that's good news. Now we need to concentrate on the weekend storm. A winter storm warning in effect for Litchfield. Winter storm watch in effect for everybody else, and I'm sure that will get upgraded as we move through the day today, if not early tomorrow morning. The bottom line, even though we're 2 days out, we know snow is going to start tomorrow evening, and it's going to be heavy at times. 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, that snow will start, and it's going to be particularly heavy here in the state through early Sunday morning. And that's when we start to see a little bit of a changeover. Not so much for northwest Connecticut, but for everybody else. Central Connecticut changes over to a mixture of ice. You got sleet and freezing rain, and then possibly some plain rain for the immediate shoreline. Now, if we do get a prolonged period of freezing rain, that is the worst case scenario. Freezing rain is the worst case scenario. That could lead to power outages, and then as the storm makes an exit, it pulls in colder air. Everybody goes back over to snow Sunday night into, well, Sunday night the storm will be wrapping up, and then a flash freeze, boom, like that. Temperatures are going to plummet into the single digits by Monday morning, and everything that's wet is going to turn to ice. So it's going to be a very, very tricky Sunday night into Monday morning time frame with that ice out there. All right, this is what we're thinking. The breakdown: snow to a mix to rain for southeast Connecticut, snow to an icy mix in central Connecticut. That you can see that pink swath, and then primarily snow north of the I-84 corridor. And that means a pretty good amount of snow. 8 to 14 inches is possible before all is said and done. 4 to 8 in central Connecticut and 2 to 4 in southeast Connecticut. So it's a pretty impressive snowstorm that's headed in our direction with several different types of precipitation. In the meantime, mostly cloudy. It's going to be a mostly cloudy day today. Get ready for Saturday night and Sunday. It's going to be very messy. Temperatures today will climb into the mid to upper 30s for inland and for the shoreline, under partly to mostly cloudy skies during the day today. So a kind of a benign day. The temperatures out there are doing better than average. 18 typical overnight low, 17, 18. We're in the mid to upper 20s, and there's not a lot of wind out there, which is good news. More ICAMs showing overcast conditions in Hartford, more overcast conditions in New London, and the regional radar did bring in some snow showers overnight, some of which did coat up the roads in parts of southern Connecticut. That storm is winding down. Now we're getting ready for storm number 2. That'll be here tomorrow evening, and that is according to early warning futurecast tomorrow's weather today. It starts off Saturday night, 11 o'clock. It starts 7, 8, 9. By 11 o'clock, it's particularly heavy. And then we start to see this mix moving in, sleet and freezing rain. In central Connecticut, plain rain for the immediate shoreline. This is showing the sleet moving up a little bit further. There could be just all snow, though, for northern Connecticut. And then the cold air starts wrapping in, and everybody goes back over to snow Sunday late in the day through the early evening, and then that flash freeze occurs. So we're, again, calling for totals anywhere from 2 to 4 for southeast Connecticut, 4 to 8 in central Connecticut, and as much as a foot of snow in parts of northwest Connecticut. Temperatures today in the mid to upper 30s. Your 7-day forecast includes 30 tomorrow, the calm before the storm. Tomorrow evening it starts. And then Sunday is a mess, just an absolute mess, as I just detailed in the early warning forecast. Monday, bitterly cold, bitterly, bitterly, bitterly cold.